It's hard work, hard work.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Done Wright. Episode 1, Done Wright TV. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting. It's been a journey. Real talk, it's been a journey. Independently been in the game 10, 11 years, something like that, independently. As far as like professionally, you know what I'm saying? Took like 5 years off though. Still gotta add that time in there. Seatbelt.
Make sure it's done right.
Like the lux, all I need, money, power, respect, smoke a sour, I wet, take a shower, have sex, get some guard in the flesh, missing cards on my deck, prison guard, show respect in the streets when I step, I'm a beast, you a feast, yeah I kill what I eat.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Done Wright. Episode 1. We here, baby, we here, man. Let's turn up, man. Get them likes up, man. Get them likes up, man. We about to go into a whole new chapter, and I'm about to show y'all a lot of intricate shit. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes stuff. Things that's on my mind. Things that I observe. You know, things that might be affecting us as people. All different type of shit. A little bit of social media, not too much. There's enough of that shit going on. You don't need me blabbing off, telling you crazy what's going on about this person and that person. You could jump on IG right now and see what's happening. So I ain't really gonna get too much into social media, but you know, this channel is pretty much, this segment of the channel is gonna be for, you know, just to continue the journey. Been in the game for 10 years independently, and maybe a little over 10 years, maybe like 11, 12 years. More accurate time frame professionally, you know what I'm saying? Let's rewind the clock. Let's go back to 2010. Bang. 2010. Put out my first professional EP/album with Shy Skills. Rest in peace to Shy Skills. Name of the project was called Penny to a Million, because I always had insight, always had vision to look into the future and see myself before the time even got there. That makes sense? Prophesizing, being a prophet. You know what I'm saying? Penny to a Million, solely produced by Shy Skills, brother from Brooklyn. Got in the studio, he kind of woke me up like, yo, you dope, you know what I'm saying? You always been dope, let's do a project. I'm like, word, you right. He's like, I got the studio, you got your label, I got my label, let's do a project. No egos, no nothing, we got right to it, we did a project. Name of the project was called Penny to a Million. Pretty much the way, it's like a concept project. So the way I the way I put together the idea of the project was to create like a conceptual kind of project. So it's going from like a penny to a million. So it starts off as a young man, maybe teenager, you know, and going through trials and tribulations in the neighborhood of Southside Jamaica, Queens. Shout out to everybody on 109, God Brew, South Road, Liberty Ave, Jamaica Ave, Van Wyck Park. That's my hood. 142nd Street. Boom. Raised, born in Crown Heights. But we get into that another segment. But yeah, man. Started working on the album. First record on that was called The Wonder Years. So I kind of take everybody back to how it all started in my household and things that I went through. And then by the end of the album, it's like I'm graduating to fortune and fame. Unfortunately, we put out the album. This is around the time when CDs were still hanging in there, and the digital shit was really starting to pick up. But we had like boxes of CDs pressed up. We was hitting all the barbershops in Brooklyn, Queens, the trains. We went to the West Coast. We was going to seminars, giving that shit out. We was going hard with this shit. Penny to a million. Fast forward. Little local credibility here and there. We shot a couple videos. Then it didn't really pan out the way we wanted it to, because financially it costs money to be in this game, to even stay active in this game. Pardon me, let me sip this water. To even be active in this game. And you know, we put in thousands. We put in thousands of dollars in this thing. Videos. Paying for, you know, locations. Paying film directors. Doing guerrilla shit, like shooting videos in the barbershops. All type of shit. We took it there. We did everything that we could do in our power to get that project out there. But at the end of the day, we got real lives. You know what I'm saying? We got to really make a living, take care of our families. You know, I had 3 children at the time, and Shah had 2 children at the time. So the dream is to make it and inspire those as we go, but that project didn't take off. So then we kind of part ways. Me and Shah kind of part ways. Excuse me, y'all. We part ways. Then I double back. I'm like, yo, let me get on this mixtape shit. Because that piff was popping. Everybody's dropping mixtapes. Yeah, artists like Currency, Wiz Khalifa, Lil Wayne. He was going nuts around this time. So I said, you know what? I want to do a project where I got my own beats, but then I also got like industry shit. You know what I'm saying? But not your typical industry shit. You know, maybe a couple ones that's, you know, that might be popular, but the industry joints. And then some joints that was like, people might be like, oh, that shit was dope, but it wasn't really popular. So I wanted to kill those beats too. You know what I'm saying? Because I like doing shit that's different. I don't like copying nobody. I don't like following no wave. But water time. We're going to call this water. Anytime you see me grab this cup, it's going to be water time. Doing a lot of talking. So, name of the project, I said, you know what? It's kind of relative to Penny to a Million. So this one's called Destined for Greatness. They're kind of similar, see? I'm kind of like continuing that mission. I'm reigniting that flame. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping that same idea alive. Destined for Greatness. Like, this guy's gonna make it. And the cover, artwork, I had that done by an artist named Miami Chaos. Yeah, he was fire. He was doing all the covers at that time. These are like hand-drawn, like sketches. Then he add the color on that shit, splash it. Yo, the covers look real. Shit look crazy. So shout out to Miami Chaos, wherever he at. But I put together like 20, I think it was like 20 records. Then I was like, yo, I need somebody to host this shit. So I'm like, damn, who can I get to host this shit? There's mad different DJs out there at that time, but some is like, okay, I know I can't afford DJ Clue, DJ Envy. I probably could have did the Envy situation at that time, because you know, paying for studio time at the same time, that shit costs. Oh yeah, rewind that back for 1 second. That Miami Chaos artwork, that shit is not cheap at all. That shit was going like $350 to $500 per cover. For those that know, you know. Water time. So I put together like 20 joints, right? Shit came out crazy. You can go back. That shit is actually still online right now. I think just Spotify. I think that's it. Smoke that tape. So I ended up going with DJ Vlad. He was going by DJ Vlad at that time, but he had Vlad TV. He was just shooting that shit off. I was like, yo, you know what? It'd be dope if I get Vlad to host it, because everything is starting to happen on the internet. So if I get Vlad to host it, now I got a DJ and I got the internet connection behind me if this shit take off, which means you'll probably see me a lot on Vlad TV. Just so happened, if Vlad shit take off, I end up promoting the mixtape with Coast to Coast Mixtapes. Y'all might be familiar with that. For those that know, you know. For those that don't know, this is all information. And they did a campaign. So I think it did like, what, 120,000 downloads or some number like that. I don't even remember. Shot like 5-6 videos for the mixtape. Blasted them joints on Vlad TV, Forbes DVD. Let's close that chapter on Destined for Greatness. I move forward to the next project. Supply, Work, Demand, Respect, Volume 1. Water time. Supply, Work, Demand, Respect, Volume 1. Pretty much the idea is everything is based on supply and demand. Whether you in the clothing industry, cars, the drug game, whatever, right? It's all supply and demand. So I said, yo, Dan, what can I come up with that's going to put both of those together and intertwine it together? So I said, supply, work, demand, respect. So I'm supplying the work, but I'm demanding my respect. And that's how that started. Boom. So then I start reaching out to up-and-coming producers. We working on records. We getting shit done. Boom, boom. I get that one done. That shit is a class. You need to go check that out, right? For those that know, you know. And when you press play, it's gonna sound like I made that shit today, because I've always been ahead of my time. Fast forward. That's Volume 1. So now I start working on Supply, Work, Demand, Respect, Volume 2. I said, let me kind of turn this into a series, right? So I turn it into a series. And these are like not long-length albums. These are like more like extended play, what they call EPs. So 6 to 7 joints, give or take, something like that, right? But those 6-7 records that I'm cutting is like fucking, I'm going crazy, and I'm talking about different shit. I got shit on there that's called like 7 Digits, talking about money. I got shit that's Chicken and Moscato, like fucking Love is Love. So much more, like we should be striving for so much more. And I think on that one I had GLC on there. GLC, he was signed to Good Music at that time, under Kanye label at that time. So I had GLC on that joint. But go back and listen to that project. Now we talking about like 2016. I might have took 2 years off. 2.5, 3 years off. You know, regroup, get money back up. Cause this shit costs. This shit costs all day long, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't cheap. So, came back, shot a video, mini movie called Thrill. That joint was like more like radio friendly for the ladies. So I wanted to show the ladies I got, I could do this, you know what I'm saying? I'm a flying guy, so they know I could do this. Can't just be, a street artist. You gotta have that balance. All the great artists got balance. That's another whole conversation. And I could just touch on that a little bit. LL, Nas, Biggie, even Ice Cube. Today was a good day. Cause my Jimmy runs deep, so deep. He was talking about getting some in that record. You know what I'm saying? That shit made his day. You know what I'm saying? It's not a ladies record, but that's the part of the record that stands out, right? Water time. So yeah. I dropped the thrill joint. Kind of put it out, shot the video, and kind of released it and kind of like took it down because at that time, you know, a lot was going on in my personal life, you know, money to promote it and all of that shit. So I kind of just took it and just put it away for a little bit. Now we kind of like in 2017, going to 2018, all these years right here, I'm like hibernating. I'm not even working. I'm just hibernating. Not working at a job, because I've always been good with the real estate shit. That's another conversation. Just working like, you know, working on my personal life and, you know, recording here and there, but not like pursuing it that much. So now we like 2018. I kind of brought y'all to the beginning with Penny to a Million. We talked about Destined for Greatness. We talked about supply, work, demand, respect, and how that started. We talked about the part 2. So now we like 2019. Right on the end of 2019, 2020 is where you get COVID-19, right? So, water time. 2020, it's COVID-19. I'm in the crib. I got a studio in the crib. I'm like, yo, it's time to get back to work, man. I took like 5 years off. Like I said, I've been in the game for like 11, 12 years. But now it's time to I got all this time now. We got no choice but to be in the house. Restaurants and traveling is cool, and you know, taking trips and all that is cool, but now we can't even really leave and go nowhere because everything is shut down. You know what I'm saying? So I say, bet. Got the studio. Let me continue where I left off. So mind you, I recorded Supply, Work, Demand, Respect in 2014, I would say. 2014, right? Supply, Work, Demand, Respect, Volume 2, like 2014, later on that year, Volume 2. Then there's a break, a big gap, right? Now it's COVID time, COVID season. I'm continuing the mission now, right? So I said, fuck it, let me just continue this shit. Supply, Work, Demand, Respect, Volume 3. So during COVID-19, I did Volume 3, Volume 4, Volume 5, Volume 6, Volume 7, Volume 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. COVID's over, right? Now we back outside. Everybody like, oh, we back outside. It's lit. We back outside, right? Boom. Now I'm like, I'm gonna start shooting some videos. Holla at my nigga Munch. And another director, Escobar Entertainment, who shot Aruba. I'm back outside, baby. And my man Munch, Say It Ain't So DVD. Y'all might know him as Say It Ain't So DVD. All right? It's a long name, but the shit is catchy. But yeah, so Say It Ain't So DVD. So I fly to Cali. I go shoot Aruba out in Cali, right? Shoot that shit. Movie, straight movie. Shit got 500,000 views right now from Lying I'm Flying, right? Boom. That joint take off. Radio campaign, doing great. Shit hit #1 on independent radio. Not Hot 97, all that. Independent radio. number one. I got the plaque on the way. It's coming. It's coming. Water time. So now, shoot Aruba. I shoot Hardcore with Munch. I shoot Fuck Your Comments with Munch. Then I'm back in the studio, right? So then I do 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Then I drop 20, which is the trilogy, right? Let's rewind that back to 14. 14 is Wizard of Bars, because I'm the Wizard of Bars. I've been had that idea in my mind since maybe early 2008, 2009. I always had a title in my mind. So I'm like, yo, Wizard of Bars. Like, not Wizard of Oz, but Wizard of Bars. That's it, right? So I'm like, yo, Wizard of Bars. I dropped Wizard of Bars Volume 1. Wizard of Bars Part 1. Supply Work, Demand Respect, Volume 14. It's a series within the series. All right? Everybody like, yo, this shit is a masterpiece. Now, if you ain't hear that yet, you missing out, man. Don't be telling me like hip-hop is this and hip-hop is that. Oh, yeah, man, it's too much of this shit like this that's out there. Yo, blah, 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 blah. Go listen to Wizard of Bars by yours truly, right? Then I drop Volume 15. Then I drop Volume 16. Then 17, Wizard of Bars 2. It's on paperchaser.com. Shout out to Paperchaser. Right? Then I dropped Volume 19, which was a couple months ago. Wizard of Bars 3, classic. So, altogether, the Wizard of Bars series within the Supply Work Demand Respect series is a classic. So then I seal off the deal with the Supply Work Demand Respect series, because I don't want to run with it forever. You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what? Since I got Supply Work Demand Respect 1, 2, and 3, let's just call Volume 20 the trilogy. We might as well, right? Fuck it. Let's call it the trilogy. Right? So I dropped the trilogy, which is a couple months ago. 3 bonus records. And I close off that whole series, Supply Work Demand Respect. Right? So now I'm on a whole new wave. So now that if we go back, right? That's 20. There's the 2, there's the O. That's 20 projects of Supply Work Demand Respect. Now, I can even get more in depth within those projects, because all those projects have their own individuality. I said it right that time. If I didn't say it right the first time. Individuality, right? So you got Supply Work Demand Respect, Walk With Me. I'm bringing you into my world. That's Volume 1. Volume 2, I got Rise to Power. This is me rising up. Volume 3, 3 a.m. in Vegas. Volume 4, Royalty. Because when I was selling cars back in CT, that's what the whole staff would call me, Royalty. They was like, yo, he royalty. You gotta treat him like royalty. He the king. So that's how that project came about, Royalty. That name stuck with me. You know what I'm saying? So then I dropped Volume 5, which is Moonwalking. Because when I'm flowing, I'm not just flowing, I'm moonwalking. If you listen to all the intricate shit that I'm saying and how the words is panning together throughout the sound of the music, I'm moonwalking the whole time. Like Michael Jackson with the feet, I'm doing that with my voice. It's facts, right? I dropped Volume 6, Blue Faces and Red Bottoms. You hear these titles? These shits is crazy. But then go listen to the music. Blue Faces, Money, and Red Bottoms. It's It's what women like to wear. All them beautiful women out there, they like to wear red bottoms. So blue faces, red bottoms, right? You kind of get it, but you don't, right? But I'm gonna show you how you should get it. Watch, check this out. You got the color blue, you got the color red. So you got blue and red. You got two different colors, but I'm gonna put it together to make it make sense. So you got blue faces and red bottoms, because women love money and they like nice shoes. So that project is about, you guessed it, ladies. All the beautiful ladies from all around the world. You know what I'm saying? Water time. Then we move on to volume 7. Volume 7. Let me double check, man. I got so many fucking records, man, and projects. I gotta look up these volumes, man. So volume 7 is I'm going back through the catalog right now. Volume 7 is 10. It's a lot of music. Volume 7 is Thank You for Smoking. So that's like a smoker's project. You know what I'm saying? If you like to get your mind right, you chilling, you on a yacht, you on a boat, you in your crib, you in the hood, you in your hoopty, you want to get your mind right, then you play Thank You for Smoking. Let me play it. Not the whole thing. You play one of my favorite records on this shit. Shit called Diarrhea.
Introducing to the world, Done Wright, the Black Messiah.
Produced by my son,
Jerry
the God.
This for my shotters and my shooters with them German Lucas. Load up like computers and look out for intruders. Fake boys like Judas. Watch out for them decoys. Trying to move on us. Niggas know we do this. In the midst of all chaos, I never take a day off. I send your ass home like layoffs. Let you meet your maker. I'm taking trips to Jamaica with your bitch. Then I lay up like Chris Paul in the paint. My life is so terrific. Fuck with me, I beat you bloody. I'm so Pacific. Boy, your pussy clock. There's nothing to get you pop. Got this temper from my pops. Like it or not. Send my blood like cholesterol. Born the ball. Yeah, I cash checks and while you check it.
Check that out. Check that out. Check that out. Shit called Diarrhea. You know what I'm saying? Shitting on the rap game, basically. I said it's in my blood like cholesterol, born the ball. Yeah, I cash checks in while you checking morgues. These fake rappers, I ain't checking for them. Not all. I'm the flyest of them all. You just a fly on the wall. I'm the flyest. Hold up. Regular t-shirt. I'm the flyest of them all. I'm the flyest of them all. You just a fly on the wall. Niggas ain't fucking with me, bro. Let's keep going. Let's get back to the subject at hand, man. Listen. I got so much shit I could say, man, but this episode 1, right? So I relink. Rewind. Supply Work Demand Respect, Volume 2. I got my cuz on there, Bookkeeper 141. He produced the song 7 Digits. Go listen to 7 Digits. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you a sample of that. Not too much. Not too much.
Yo, bullshit. This is for my hustlers. Ain't ball in your corner pocket, nigga. No bullshit. King with 2 ships. Gucci the Gators, the new jack. I trying. See the great on die waiting. That's listen, racing for 7 digits. The time changing, and I'm changing with it. You see my mind racing for 7 digits. You niggas try patience, but you ain't never finished. I ain't gonna die waiting. That's why I'm going to get it. See, I'm alive striving, and I'ma die trying. See the gray and blue Air Max, I 9.5. You see the Gators, the new jack. I grown man.
Yo, let me tell you something on some real shit. Independently, on the East Coast, I got the best catalog. No cap. I got the best catalog, East Coast. Now, I'm not saying at this day and time that I got the most views, but start from volume 1 and work your way up to volume 20. By the time you come out of that, sonically, you'll hear that shit. You'll be like, oh shit. You'll be like, oh shit. This nigga been the best nigga the whole time. You know, like that basketball player that's like ill. You might go to the Rucker and that nigga ill. You get busy, right? But he not in the NBA. I ain't gotta say no more. But we taking it there. So yeah, I got Bookkeeper 141, right? We reconnect. He produced that last one I just played. It's called 7 Digits, right? So I always had this idea in my mind. Green regime. Getting money niggas. Regime. Not like a motherfucking squad. We like, this is a regime. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas that's about motivating each other, getting money, taking care of each other. So it's the regime. Green regime. Getting the green, getting the money. That's what makes the world go around. So it's called green regime. Right? So we green regime. Me and Bookkeeper 141. We during the pandemic, maybe a little bit after, we dropped Rick James. That shit go nuts. That shit go nuts. Niggas like, who the fuck is this? Let me play that. Let me play that. Let's get to that. Who say that? Zip with the drip? You be saying that? Let's get to that. Let's see. Where that shit at, man? Where that shit at? Hold up. There we go. There we go. Rick James. Produced by me. Water time.
You can hear me? Bitch, it's green regime. We the new drug on a triple beam. Princess cuts, your queen. Lick a nigga clean. Cash from the teller. Jordan 6's vanilla. Rim spinning like a 6'4 Apache propeller. They could match me or never drop the top in Tribeca. Do a 95 on the I-95 connector. Work perfector. A check collector. Yeah, I run the checkup. Bossed up. Real nigga king and etc. Walking on their pronto. Bitcoin's green regime. Sorta like Great Adventure Screen Machine. We spray our chest up and push a Tesla to feed a scene. The time is now, we them kings got the swing of things. Thick chicks, fitted jeans from the Philippines. One shot, one kill, no deleted scenes. Gun.
So then we start dropping mad shit. Oh, y'all might know this one too. For those that know, y'all know. But if a lot of y'all don't know, this all gonna be new to y'all. Let's get right to it. Oh, this shit right here. Yes, sir. This one right here.
Penny on the rocks in my tube socks. Turkey, bacon, egg, and cheese fresh from new lots. 200K sitting in my shoebox. 2 hammers, 245s in my toolbox. See mommy sipping, she dripping from her juice box. But she ain't tripping, I hit it, move a few spots. The flow ill, give you chills, what's a flu shot? Long story short, winning, that's a long shot. Green regime, we cooking up, that's the stew pot. Gold rollie on the wrist, that's my new watch. Fuck a hater, man, they jealous what you got. Even hated on Jesus and they threw rocks for the top spot.
So yeah, so we start dropping mad shit. Me and Bookkeeper 141, we start connecting. You know what I'm saying? So then he start dropping his shit, I'm dropping my shit. Fast forward 2022, here we are, 2024. I dropped Poetry's the Road Volume 1, Poetry's the Road Volume 2, classics, instant classics. And now next week, no, 2 weeks from now, I'm dropping Poetry's the Road Volume 3. Then it's over. No more Poetry's the Road, that's it. You're gonna have them shits forever. Them shits gonna be like Lil Wayne mixtapes and Jules Santana mixtapes. Shout out to Jules Santana. Back like cook crack. Them shits was fire. Come on, man. Show love, man. Stop hating. Stop hating. Like my man, Lil Carcino be saying, big motion. Stop hating. He said, why you hating? Shout out to my man, Lil Carcino. Yeah, man. So we here, man. But last but not least, I'm gonna end this episode off, man. I just wanted to give y'all a little, for those that don't know, you know what I'm saying, my journey. Just like a quick glimpse. And what I've been talking about for the last 30 minutes, this shit is way longer and way deeper than that, man. Like, I got listen, man, listen. I got so much shit that I could get into and get in depth. It's gonna take a lot of time, man. It's gonna take a lot of time, but just stay tuned, stay locked in. This has been a journey, you know what I'm saying? So, as I've been on this journey, I seen things that I was like, oh shit, that ain't, oh, he ain't who I thought he was, or she ain't who I thought she was. And then I met people like, oh, okay, now they official, or he official, or nah, I'm not gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. So I got the experience independently. I could talk about the Def Jam days, when I used to be at Def Jam. You see what I'm saying? I'm not no fly-by-night nigga. I've been at Def, before Def Jam, I could talk about Select Records. When I was at Select Records. We talking like 14, 15 years old. See what I'm saying? I've been doing this shit for real talk. You know what I'm saying? And my pen there's no pen. But I'm saying it because that's what you got to think of when you think of a rhyme. You got to think of a pen. I don't write this shit down, right? But my pen game is top tier. They ain't a nigga that's fucking with me, period, right? And you can name some names in the comments. And I'm going to tell you right now why not. Because one, you got to peel back the layers. Like how Biggie and Jay-Z, and shout out to Nas, the GOAT, had layers. How Biggie and Jay-Z had layers, Nas had layers too. He got layers, he's still doing it in real time, right? How they had layers, I got those layers. The street shit, the story shit, the lady records, right? The conviction, the voice. See, some of y'all niggas might be able to rhyme, but I got the voice, and I can rhyme, and I can flow, and I can switch up the flow. Any beat, slow, mid-tempo, fast, whatever, any topic, and I don't sound out of place doing it. That's how I know I'm the best. A lot of niggas seeing that shit ain't gonna like this. They gonna be like, oh, what the fuck that nigga think he is? Talking about he the best. Nigga Done, yo, you saw that shit with Done Wright said, son? That nigga said he was the best, son. Yeah, man, yeah, that nigga said he was the best. Yeah, fuck that nigga. The truth is the truth. The proof is the proof. Now, the last thing I gotta do, turn up the algorithm. Crank that shit up. And it's over. Water time. So Green Regime, we getting ready to double back, drop the second project. Next video you see after this one is going to be Done Wright. What the fuck is this called? Yeah, it's going to be Done Wright. No, that was a distraction. By the time you see this episode 2 is going to be about the Raw Don't Like Ugly EP. We're going to go through that one. Because y'all got to hear my brother. He get busy. And he produce. And he mix his shit. A lot of y'all niggas shit don't be sounding right coming out the studio. And invest in himself and put out his own records and his own videos. Go check out that High Stakes by Bookkeeper 141. Green Regime is the team. But yeah, fuck, man. What's the last thing I want to talk about, man? Fighting this shit off. Shout out to everybody from the town, man. NYC, where I'm from, Brooklyn, New York, where I was raised, Southside, Jamaica, Queens. I got stories and stories on that shit, on Southside. Westinghouse. I went to Westinghouse. I went to school in Brooklyn. I got stories and stories on that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to A Mafia. We did that record, Brooklyn Days, Harlem Nights. Shout out to A Mafia. And the video. It's on YouTube right now. Shout out to A Mafia from Harlem. You know what I'm saying? But Muhammad end this shit off, man. I appreciate y'all listening. This is just a small piece of information that I wanted to get to y'all. And stay up to date with me on IG. I'm not heavy on IG. I'm very light on IG, but I'll start posting a little bit more. Done Wright Music. Website, Done Wright Music. Facebook, fan page. Got like 16,000 followers on there. Done Wright Music. What else I want to say, man? It's hard to say goodbye sometimes, right? This is only episode 1, but we got to end this shit off somehow, right? So, like I said, 2 weeks. Poetry's the Road, Volume 3. By the time this video drop, April 8th, this video will probably drop in like 2 days, this episode. And you'll hear Bookkeeper 141, Raw Don't Like Ugly on all streaming platforms. Make sure you support the boy official from Harlem, 142nd Street. He got stories and stories and stories too. Come on, bro. Real shit. You're dealing with the real ones, man. And the talented, and the gifted, and the anointed. If I'm gonna end this shit off right now, stay away from the ungrateful motherfuckers. I don't even gotta monetize this. Stay away from cause you know if you curse, I think you can't monetize your shit. So I don't even care about that. I'm all right. Stay away from them. Stay away from them ungrateful motherfuckers. Keep your head on a swivel. Look both ways when crossing the street. The motherfuckers like to creep. No, that basically means stay safe. Believe in yourself. I'm out, man. That's it. We gotta let this one go now. We'll be back. Episode 2. Raw Don't Like Ugly. Bookkeeper 141. We talking about that on episode 2. I'll be back for volume 3. I mean, episode 3. Not sure we're gonna chop it up about, but we'll take it there. We'll be there. But y'all be safe. Stay away from the ungrateful and all them hating motherfuckers. Believe in yourself. I don't care if you ain't got no money right now. Believe in yourself. Supply that work, right? Wherever you at. If you're working a 9 to 5, if you're doing pizza, put that work out. Demand your respect. It's gonna come. It's gonna come. I'm out, y'all. One love.